Hi there, welcome to No Nonsense Whiskey, and my name's VinPF, and on today's episode we've got Whisky In, Whisky Out for December 2021. If you haven't been watching these episodes before, these are a departure from my usual reviews where I literally just talk about the whiskies that I've received this month and the bottles that I've finished this month. Just a wee little thing I like to do every month because once a year I do my entire collection video, which is going to be coming up in early January. Make sure you keep an eye out for that one. But I found that a lot of the bottles I received during the year I was drinking and killing during that year, so they weren't getting featured in those videos. And I know you guys like to see what's coming in and what's going out, and you get a little sneak preview of the reviews coming up in the future. So as always then, I'll be doing my Whisky In first. It's a bit of a light month this month, so this will be a fairly short video in comparison. I might do a little bit of a talk about each one, and then I'll do my 2 bottle kills this month. Let's get straight into it then with Whisky In. Now, first one, I can't promise I picked this up at random because I have to talk about this one first. My latest release. This is the No Nonsense Whiskey in collaboration with Mackmyra, single cask, smoky whiskey. So it's my first smoky whiskey release. These are half litres. Unfortunately, they're not on sale right now if you're watching this live, but in early January, we're going to be getting a few extra bottles in stock on my website. So make sure you head over to the link in the description below and sign up for an email notification for when they're back in, because I'm assuming that when they come back in they're going to go pretty quick. But in any case, these have all gone out. It's a bit of a community bottle, as you can see here. Everyone's names are on the bottle here who pre-ordered it. Unfortunately, the label is now set in stone, so if you buy another bottle you won't go on the label, but this is a pretty exceptional 3-year-old whiskey, even if I do say so myself. More information about that when I do a little video about it. Next up then, I've got the Loch Lomond single grain Peated. Picked this up for a really low, like £22.50 in Morrison's in the UK. It's a coffee still thing, whatever. I haven't reviewed it yet, but make sure you check out the links below if you're catching this later on in the month. I might have reviewed it and you can see what I thought about it, but I won't go into it too much now. For Christmas then, I actually got 1 bottle for Christmas this year, and that was this, the Mellow corn. I've been after this for a while. It's a Heaven Hill straight corn whiskey. I really enjoy this actually. I've only had a little bit so far, but it's a lovely whiskey. But I shall be reviewing that in due course as well. Then we have the Glasgow 1770 Somerton exclusive for December 2021. I should have, if I get my schedule correct, I should have just covered this on my review. So if you missed that review, make sure you check out the link in the description below, blah, blah, blah. You know the drill. Finally then, I told you it was a light month this month. The Tullibardine Sovereign. I actually picked this up. I'm so guilty of ignoring Tullibardine, not on purpose. It's just it passes me by on the shop shelves and whatnot. I tend to reach past it. And then I was invited to a private Zoom tasting with them. They sent me the box to try, and all of them impressed me. I have to say, all of them impressed me. I did want to try and get one of the other ones. I forget exactly which number it was that really impressed me. Unfortunately, it was out of stock. But this one was like 25 quid, so it was an insta-buy for me. Really enjoyed that. Well, there you go. Just 5 bottles this month. Pretty light for December. But yeah, that's what I got in this month. Let's look at the just two bottle kills this month. Now, these ones here were quite low. I've got quite a lot coming up, so that are going to be next month's, because I've got a lot of bottles that are like this much. So I'm going to take a bit of effort to kill them. So if you ever see me have a heavy month on empty bottles, it's not because I've been drinking heavily, it's just because I've got the last wee bits. First then is the Penderyn Rich Oak. Of course, these ones will be reviewed, so I will link those in the description below, because I won't ever kill a bottle that I haven't reviewed, basically. But I absolutely love this stuff, and I know it's a bit of a field divider. Some people don't like the kind of house style of Penderyn. They do things in a slightly different way. But I love the bottle, I love the whiskey. The Rich Oak specifically is exceptionally good whiskey if you can get over the funkiness of the house style. Finally then, something I've had in my collection for so long, but it started to get too low, and when I moved house, as you can tell, the set is slowly coming up to scratch again. I will do something different. I'm just using the old wallpaper that was here anyway. But anyway, this is the Glenmorangie Lantern. This was the private edition. I forget which one, like 5, 6, whatever. It bottled in 2012. So you can see how long I've had this thing around. By a long shot, the most expensive whiskey I ever bought, because I had to pick it up at auction. It sold out so quickly. Yeah, not a single regret. I could have, it's a genuinely true story, I could have kept this sealed and made a tidy sum, even on the amount of money that I spent on it back in the day. But at the time, it was the best whiskey I'd ever tried. So I have no regrets about opening this and finishing it off. And of course, obviously, I implore everybody to do the same. You shouldn't buy, well, I say shouldn't. I don't mean shouldn't. You know, people can do whatever they want with their whiskey, but in my opinion, I don't tend to buy whiskies that I don't intend to drink. But each to their own. Each to their own. Yeah. So finally, this one is finished. It won't appear in any more videos. It's been in every single whiskey collection video I've ever done over the last few years, because I had this before I even started my channel. There you go. Well, that's the Whisky In Whisky Out for December. Hopefully you're enjoying these sorts of content still. I'm going to carry on doing them through next year because I enjoy making them, so why not? Not sure how January's going to go. January's a typically light month for whiskey, so I might just have bottle kills next month. Who knows? But you'll enjoy that nonetheless, hopefully. Have a great year next year, everybody, and hopefully you had a good year this year, and I will be back in January for loads more content. I've got loads of things planned for 2022 now that I've moved house. I'm going to be starting live streams again, hopefully soon, but stick with me. Make sure you hit the subscribe button to watch more content, and of course, do that notification bell thing if you so wish. Catch you again soon on more No Nonsense Whiskey videos.